Hey, yo, it's Damo Genesis, man. You listen to the Back of the Class podcast right now, boy.
This is the Back of the Class podcast. We are your hosts. I am the Esteban Serrano.
This is Juan.
I'm Zach Dionne.
And we got to send a shout out to Damo Genesis for that dope drop. Check out Fuse.tv. We got a cool interview with him talking about his new album, debut album. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
We got a great show for you guys this week. We definitely have to talk about the Life of Pablo, killing it out here in these streets, or in these streams, rather. Big Sean and Janae Aiko album is coming out Friday. Wrestlemania. And a big topic, of course, we have to talk about is Batman v Superman. And I'm going to tell you right now, spoilers are on deck. But we will warn you before we get to that point.
Yep.
But I'm warning you right now, we're going to spoil the movie.
Full spoilers. We're going big.
For you.
Yeah. Unequivocally.
Right. So, of course, as always, if you listen and you love the Back of the Class podcast, make sure you rate and subscribe on iTunes. Make sure that you're in the conversation using the hashtag Back of the Class, because we talk a lot of bleep. And if you want to talk bleep with us, then holler at us on the Twitters.
What's bleep?
Bad words, bro.
Oh.
All right, so let's get right into it, man. The Life of Pablo, a.k.a. the soundtrack to Zach's life for the past month
6
or so.
weeks, I think.
Sheesh. It has streamed 250 million times in 10 days.
I think that should come with a big allegedly.
You think?
Even.
It is Tidal, yeah.
Well, I mean, the first question, yeah, and that comes from Tidal in an article at Billboard. Tidal finally announced that. Kanye didn't want him to announce it earlier. But how do they count? Like, what are those streams? Are those songs streamed? I mean,
that's a good question.
the album didn't get played 250 million times.
Like
Right, in its
straight,
entirety.
right? Yeah, exactly.
In 6 weeks, I don't think it has. It's so much. Like, think about the numbers that albums move, or even the numbers you see on Spotify, which has 30 million subscribers, and Tidal's got 3 million subscribers.
Yeah, to gauge that is super, super.
Yeah.
So, Zach,
Suspect.
how many times do you think you've streamed the album to contribute to this 250 million?
Probably 75% of that number.
See, so I think it might actually be inaccurate.
Yeah, I don't doubt
No,
it.
listen, honestly, how many you've listened to it? You said every day for the last 6 weeks,
I mean, most.
at least once.
You're outing me. I outed myself.
You outed
but
yourself on this podcast.
How many times do I think I've listened to it?
Yeah, how many times do you think you've listened to the whole album?
I mean, definitely 100 easily.
100 times.
Damn.
How many? Wait, it's been 6 weeks, so yeah, definitely at least 100. I would
Right.
say.
So
A
you
lot.
think and they've also announced that they reached 3 million subscribers now.
Right. So good job.
A lot of which, because it wasn't very long ago that they only had 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So a lot of which we can kind of assume came from the Kanye West,
because
collaborative situation.
October they were celebrating 1 million with that concert, so that's fast. Yeah.
I'm thinking
Boom.
they're going with the number 250 streams by way of songs on the album. That's the only way
Yeah.
it would make sense for that number to make sense.
People
at
are
all.
just replaying that Max B phone call 40-second
Yeah.
track
or
all night.
There's no way. Yeah, because so for you to gauge a person streaming an entire album that many times is kind of. I mean, we could be wrong and it could be true, but it's kind of far fetched.
Yeah, but Kanye's excited about it.
Of course he is.
It's good to know people are listening. I've been getting kind of fed up with how gated off this album is, because I don't hear people really talking about it in my daily life, and there's a lot of people who would just check this album out just because it's one of the biggest stars on the planet, and they just can't.
It's also been 6 weeks
won't.
though. Like when it first came out, it was the talk of the town.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it had to
Had a grand entrance.
But now it might
take off at some
become
point.
the talk of the town again because Kanye just put out "Famous" as a single. That is a huge song. It's got Rihanna singing a Nina Simone song, and then Nina Simone closes the song out with her singing the song herself. It's got Swizz Beatz having fun on there. It's the song where he says, "I think me and Taylor might still have sex. I made that bitch famous."
Right.
No, but he just put it out as a single to like Spotify, Apple Music, maybe other places.
So
and
here's
it's
my
going to be on the
question.
radio.
So like basically now it's open. That single you could get anywhere else besides Tidal.
I don't know if you can buy it on iTunes, but streaming, yes. And then he also just put out the one "I Love Kanye," which is like a 45-second
Right.
acapella thing.
That's
like,
the one that Justice League remixed. That fucking
Right,
crazy
right,
shit.
yeah, a lot of people remix it. Yeah, it's a funny one to put out, just that song. But
Yeah. So when they make a video for Famous, does that mean it goes on Vivo, or does it just go on like Kanye's channel, or does Tidal have a music video network? Like, how does that
yeah,
work?
Tidal has a big video aspect.
Oh yeah, because they
definitely.
get all those exclusive Beyonce videos and what have you
Gotcha,
that you can
gotcha,
only
gotcha.
watch on Tidal. So Tidal's definitely on the pulse.
And Tidal also has something come in. You're listening to this on Thursday. It's going to be tomorrow. This Big Sean and Jhené Aiko album. It's called 2088. It's going to be only on Tidal for 72 hours, which is a little weird.
Yeah, that's not gonna entice anyone.
A little
Like,
3-day
I
exclusive.
think I could wait for 3 days for
Yeah.
a Big Sean and
Yeah.
Jhené Aiko record.
Yeah.
So wait a
I think
minute.
I can make it through the weekend.
Yeah.
After their 3 days, does it disappear or does it
Oh,
become
no, it'll probably just go
And Mission
wide.
Impossible.
right?
This record will
This
will
album will
self-destruct.
self-destruct.
That's
Yeah.
weird. So then they're planning on releasing it to everyone else, but you can listen to it for 3 days exclusively here.
Right,
This was reminding me a lot about back in the day music video premieres. Like when I was at MTV, I worked for TRL, and we weren't allowed to play certain videos for 30 days when they were exclusively premiered on other networks or other platforms. So if an artist decided they were going to go to BET or VH1 or Yahoo Music or wherever, they had a 30-day hold on it. So then 30 days later we could play it, but by that time it was a month old. But then you would see things charting on TRL that had been out for a month,
Yeah.
debuting. Like it was really weird.
Surprised I
But-
never picked up on that as a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, they must have got all the big, like really big.
Oh, yeah,
videos
I mean,
probably.
TRL, was the biggest.
But it was
So-
like the one-stop shop. I mean, until 106 came, but even then, like TRL was like the one-stop shop because they even had hip-hop artists come.
Right, yeah. That was the one everybody wanted to be on. But this is what it's reminding me of now, this exclusive game here for 72 hours, here for, like that. I don't know, man.
What I don't like about it is like streaming made like pirating stuff. Streaming like Spotify is easier than pirating stuff. I mean, it's not hard to download stuff illegally, but
Right.
I'm not going to say whether I did or not or how much I did or not download stuff, but Spotify it never became a question for me anymore. But now if it's going to be in this one little place for like who knows how long,
Right.
I think it's going to drive people to download illegally more.
Or it's just gonna make people. If your goal is to have this exclusive for 3 days to get more people on Tidal, it's not as productive when you're saying, but in 3 days you can get anywhere else. So it's like, I
Right.
think I could wait 3 days.
Yeah.
Even if it was Kanye, let's just flip it and say that was Kanye's rollout plan. I'll wait 3 days to listen to fucking
Right.
Kanye if I don't have to sign up to a subscription service
Right.
to listen
Yeah.
to it. So I think that was more of like they probably had to compromise when they were like, we don't want to do this Tidal thing exclusively, but we'll give you this.
Right.
And then
I
they
mean, you
just
got to
came
understand,
some
too, Big
agreement.
Sean is a Rock Nation artist. I'm not sure if Janae is, but I know that Sean is. So I'm sure, of course, being a part of that family, Tidal is the priority,
Yeah.
for all the higher-ups who are shareholders or
Yeah.
who, are parts of the company. But here's the situation, and I've been really, really thinking about this as of late,
Okay.
and I think I'm making the switch over to Tidal, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing that because for a number of reasons. One, right now, I have Spotify and I have Apple Music.
It's too much.
it's not that it's too much, but what it is for me is, again, like, I am also a Netflix and a Hulu subscriber. So, and I have HBO. So I'm not, I don't have loyalties with anyone.
Right.
But what I'm seeing is, number one, all of these exclusives that are for Tidal, I actually do want to check out.
Yeah.
Number two, it's only going to get more and more intricate. I feel like Tidal is playing the game better than anyone else when it comes to this, at least for the music and the artists that I want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Apple Music did it with the Future thing.
Right. Well, Spotify does it really well, but they just don't make a fuss of it. Like, so many times Spotify has had a whole album commentary, song by song from artists, and they don't, like, make a fuss of it. It's like Future DS2. There's a thing on Spotify of him talking about every song, and they have a lot of, like, Spotify sessions. Like, Ty Dolla $ign was there recently.
Right.
Those are really good. But, yeah, I let the Tidal membership lapse after that free month.
This is all like,
but I do like it. But
this whole model of exclusives and time exclusives, and it's not even music, dude. Like, PlayStation and Xbox, same shit.
Yeah.
This game,
Netflix and freaking Hulu. You can only watch shows on Netflix.
This is like
Netflix
the world
exclusive.
we live in, and it's just gonna get It's just gonna keep getting not worse because it's not a bad thing.
And I also started to see. So they talked about how Jay-Z, and I'm not a Jay-Z fan.
Established.
Again, for people who don't know. But he's starting to pull his music off of other platforms.
Yeah.
The music that he has sole ownership of. He's starting to pull off of other platforms. And I really feel like it's not going to be very long before Tidal becomes a label. And it's the only way you're going to get Rock Nation artists, period. I mean, because what is the incentive for you to sign to a label, especially as a Rock Nation artist, when most of your stuff is going to be done with Tidal anyway?
Yeah,
it's literally going to be the avenue. Think about it. Rock Nation has all the venues because they're a part of Live Nation.
Yeah.
So when you want to tour, which is how artists make most of their money, you kind of got to play ball with Live Nation. So I mean, I really, honestly,
Sounds like a monopoly to me.
And now what they're doing too is, so they have this Wayne 2 Chainz exclusive Tidal concert that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just so many things. And now they're acquiring content with, like, the Money and Violence and, like, those types of things that I love to watch anyway. So, like, slowly but surely, I'm leaning toward the Tidal wave.
Well, I think one of the episodes you were gone, I was saying their catalog of videos, of like live videos.
No, I was
is
here
amazing.
for that.
Because I love just having stuff like that on my TV.
Agreed, and I still I've not seen the B-Sides concert series that Jay-Z did.
Oh,
where he brought
yeah.
State Property and everybody back. And so if I subscribe to Tidal, I'll be able to.
But you can catch that shit on YouTube, and you don't have to rewatch that shit.
I don't think you can.
No, you can't watch it on YouTube. Bro.
It's like I mean, if you have like concert DVDs that are your go-tos, this
I have a lot.
Yeah, this has things
So you're
like
telling me no one in that arena had a camera phone that recorded that moment?
Not like this, not professionally with cameras.
Do I want to watch
it
a
in a
camera
digital
phone?
age where we're watching shit on our phones anyway? So what?
Why do I want to watch an idiot's
it's
camera phone jump up and down at a concert when I can see it in 1080p?
We do it every day, and we post it on websites every day. And
I don't watch it.
It's different though to watch, like a song or watch a big long thing.
To me, I don't like if he brought out State Property and anyone, whatever. If I see on a camera phone, I'll be like, "Oh, that was cool moment," and that's it. Like I don't need number 2. I don't need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Number 3, I don't give a fuck if the quality shit because it's just a moment that.
And you're part of the problem.
Well, I guess I am because
You're
a
video guy.
Thank you very much.
I mean, the way I watched a moment, like that moment, that's like a 40-second moment to me of him, like, oh shit, he brought all State Property. Done. I'm not talking
here's
about
another part of the
long
problem.
day shit.
Here's another part. Here's another reason why you're part of the problem, because for you it was a moment that had happened and you're over it, but for me, that's a moment that I want to
preserve
watch.
And
dude,
know
that is historic for me as a fan.
And you need to
of
watch
State
that
Property.
in 1080p.
Why not?
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, dude, I'm watching the Killers play the O2 Arena. Like, I'm watching like a lot of live. I still watch Fade to Black every once in a while, like just to have something kind of on that. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even a big Jay-Z fan, but I thought that was done so well how they cut in studio session with live performance of these songs.
But you're talking about more of a long form thing.
That's I want to see the whole B-sides was 2 nights.
See, no, you're talking long form. I'm talking short form. I'm talking like a 45-second clip.
No, I don't want to watch 45.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is like they have full concerts on there.
Yes.
And like I said, like a
and
full day of like Made in America.
I'm not gonna watch a fucking.
Because you know what's next.
No?
And this is what I'm waiting for. The Glow in the Dark tour and the Kanye's documentary
to show up on there?
are going to show up.
That'd be cool.
On Tidal.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And damn it, I need to see Glow in the Dark and all that crazy. Because him filming behind the scenes, working with the puppeteers and Hype Williams to build the sets and all, I want to see that stuff.
I want to see that,
Yeah, to clarify, I'm talking about, you guys are talking long form, like.
Yeah, we just like
I would
concert
watch Palladio,
movies.
like, I watch a Foo Fighters concert.
That's what I'm
I watch
talking
like
about.
Jay-Z concerts. I watch
Yes.
that. Fuck yeah, I want that shit in 1080p.
Okay.
That's
We on the
long
same page.
form. That's me sitting
Yeah.
on my couch watching a whole concert.
Right.
I'm talking about, did you hear Nas brought out fucking, you know, Nature out on stage last night?
Right.
I need to see his fucking moment. Oh, but it's only on Tidal. I'm like, you're going to tell me I need to fucking subscribe to Tidal to watch a 40-second
They don't do too much stuff.
No, they don't do
That's
too
what
much
I'm talking about.
No, they
I'm
don't
not
do
talking
too much
about
stuff
long
like
form
that.
shit.
No.
Yeah. No,
they do like
to clarify.
like Rihanna and Drake doing work. I think they had on there, you know, like one song, but they don't do it too much.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make it very clear. I'm not talking about long form shit.
You hate music, we get it. WrestleMania.
Damn, 32. WrestleMania 32. It's been 32 years, bro.
Damn, kid.
Yeah, the first one was in 83.
Yeah.
Wow.
To be.
So yeah, it's pretty. It's in Dallas where the Cowboys play. Ugh.
Oh,
but like
barf.
it's probably gonna be the
It's
biggest.
a Jerry's World.
Yeah, and they're saying they're gonna get the 100,000 people in there.
I believe it, man.
They legit sold like 84,000.
Listen,
tickets.
as much as I hate the Cowboys, I will admit, and you know that I say this all the time. I love Jerry Jones.
I hate that motherfucker.
I love him because he is hilarious, but I also think that stadium that he built is a mecca. It will be a mecca when you think of the boxing matches that have been there, the Final Four and whatever.
Oh, no, everything.
All of those things, like all of these events are happening in there. And from what I understand, there's not a bad seat in the house, even when you're in the nosebleeds.
Yeah, that's
in
what they say,
100,000 seater.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't hate him because I don't know him. I just dislike a lot of like the shit he says and the way he carries himself with certain things.
Love that.
What are the big matches at WrestleMania?
So the big matches are
Hulk Hogan versus Gawker in the ring.
That fight has been fought, but it is not over.
Hulk Hogan doesn't need to wrestle ever again after that.
I don't know, dude, because they're gonna appeal and
Right.
I mean, they're saying that it's gonna get appealed and it's probably gonna get turned over, so it's not over yet. But
for people who don't know, Gawker published. Well, they didn't.
They
They
didn't,
put out a Hulk Hogan sex tape that a lot of other people had out, and they just lost
only
a
put out, like,
$40 million
40
lawsuit, right?
nah, dude, he got paid 125 mil.
Oh,
I think 115 mil was the lawsuit, like the verdict, and then punitive was like 25 on top.
Punitive.
Which is like punishment for that's supposed to deter people from like doing the same shit. But to answer your
Anyway,
question, so
wrestling.
the main matches are, and when I say people's names, you're either gonna know who they are and you're gonna be like, they're fucking still wrestling, and the other one's gonna be like, I don't know who that is. But it's gonna be the championship the WWE World Heavyweight Championship matches between Triple H, you remember Triple H?
yeah, man, pedigree.
Yeah, and Roman Reigns, which is like the up and coming guy.
Okay.
They want to be like the face of the company, but that's not going well. Let's see, The Undertaker is fighting Shane McMahon, Vince's son, in the Hell in a Cell match.
Nice.
Which is gonna be good because that's like the Undertaker's thing.
Haven't they had like a big match before?
Them two,
Yeah.
I think they fought in the past, but this time the stakes are high because if Shane wins, he gets control of Monday Night Raw. And and if the Undertaker, I believe if the Undertaker loses, he's never gonna perform at another WrestleMania ever, according to Vince. So there's big stipulations in it.
Now, how old is the Undertaker.
Dude, Taker's like 50 something.
50
Yeah.
something.
But he only works one day a year, basically. He
Yeah.
wrestles like once a year, twice if like he's like feeling nimble.
What's his theme music these days?
Same like, the
American
funeral
Badass.
parlor.
Oh
Nah,
no, that
not American Badass.
that
It's
was
like
a short. That was a short
that was
little.
like a couple of years. It's like the old school. Like,
All
He's not. He's
Oregon.
not walking out to the Meek Mill song.
Nah. Which you sued about. I mean, yeah, there's that. The undercard is fucking. It's always stacked, and like they bring out all like the bells and whistles.
Are you guys the
There's
new
gonna be
the
perform-
new
like-
day gonna be?
Yeah, the
there?
New Day, my dudes, I love the New Day. They're gonna be wrestling the League of Nations, which is like a group of like other wrestlers who are from different countries, obviously.
Cool.
Names for itself. Flow Rider's performing. They always have musical performances. Flow Rider's performing. Fifth Harmony's doing the.
Oh
America
yeah,
the Beautiful.
yeah.
They always get like these big names to perform,
Yeah.
like MG Kelly.
Oh, they gotta.
Like
Because
MG
they
Kelly's
can
in the past.
pay
Yeah, they gotta.
these big
Like
names.
Puffy performed like a couple years ago when he was
Right.
here. But yeah, man, it's a big deal. Like they're in Dallas, and when WWE goes to WrestleMania to a city, like they take over, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're on every local TV station, radio show, podcast. They're like on banners on the street, on buses. So there's definitely like it's a big deal, and I'm definitely gonna be watching. You guys are probably not gonna be watching because I can see it in your face.
How much is it pay-per-view these days? Like $20?
I mean, the pay-per-view, if you're ordering the pay-per-view like you would on cable, it's gonna cost you like 50 or 60.
Wait, what? You have that
But
WWE
I got
network.
the network.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
$10 a month.
You have like a wrestling squad getting together to watch it.
Probably.
So
Usually,
how
like,
are you watching it? Is it through?
the network? Like you pay a
It's like
subscription.
they got like a channel.
Yeah. And
Oh, they
then-
have a channel on your cable.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the way
okay.
and they're always trying to get more and more people in. So usually what they do is they'll give people free months and then include a pay-per-view. So you get like the whole.
Right.
So you get a
So you
whole
get the
month of
spectrum.
the library,
Yeah.
the original shows, and the monthly special.
That's a brilliant freaking. I
Oh,
got
dude, it's-
mad respect.
It's
for
brilliant. It's
wrestling.
like I mean, it's the Netflix formula.
For
Like,
wrestling
Netflix
belt.
changed the game.
Wrestling is one of those things where, and it's like this for commercials for me too, because I watch cable TV so little. But when I watch wrestling, I can't really watch wrestling as an adult now because I get so like theoretical in my head about the
Yeah.
entire sport and just everything about it, and I just think so much stuff, and and I just annoy the hell out of whoever's with me.
I will say that I feel the same way. I
Uh-huh.
can't appreciate it myself, but what I do appreciate is the fandom.
Yeah.
Like I love
They're some of the most
like you
loyal-
can't say nothing to a wrestling fan about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
so rabid there, and like
they're
I
loyal,
am
like-
I am such a fan of people like not giving a shit and straight being
Being
a fan
true
or whatever.
fans, yeah.
Like I respect it.
Yeah.
Dude, and wrestling fans are probably, if not the most loyal in just media period, because like if you have a wrestler from WWE appearing on a show that no one watches or that kind of audience doesn't watch, but that wrestler's on that show, they'll get the highest ratings they've ever gotten just because all wrestling fans are so loyal and want to see that person on that show.
Right.
Like when wrestlers are on Good Morning America, like their ratings spike. Saturday Night Live, their
Oh,
ratings
yeah.
spike. Like
Dude,
all that.
Cena on Trainwreck was so
Oh yeah,
good,
it was
man.
great. Yeah.
Cena's not gonna
The
be at
Amy
WrestleMania 'cause
Schumer
he's
movie.
hurt. I mean, he'll probably do some type
He'll show
of
up,
skit
right.
or something or a promo, but he's not working because he got hurt, which sucks. He's like one of their biggest dudes. But yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, and I can't wait to see. I keep hearing rumblings that there's gonna be like a debut that nobody saw coming, and that the New Day is gonna have this incredible entrance. Because
Alright.
WrestleMania is where they break out all the dope entrances. Like, you know, like Florida played The Rock to the ring. Like in
Right.
the past, Limp Bizkit played Undertaker to the ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Motorhead's played at fucking
Rolling,
WrestleMania.
rolling up to the ring.
Yeah, like
All right.
dude, Motorhead played
All right.
WrestleMania.
That's
like,
crazy.
So it's
Alright.
it's definitely a big deal.
Cool.
But I do appreciate what you said because like with wrestling, you're either in and you
Right.
invest in, or you just like
Or
you
you
guys,
just-
you
or
just
you
you just
missing it.
out.
Right.
You see from the outside in, and you just don't want to get into it
Yeah.
just because. And that's fair. That's
Oh, I
But
was
I also
definitely
feel
very
like I
in
would
when
love
was a
to
teenager.
go see it live.
They put on
Like
good
something
shows,
this
man.
big, like with like Flow Rider and Fifth Harmony and blah 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 blah. I feel like that's some electricity that I would want to feel.
Yeah.
Not like that I would want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Per se.
Oh, and Snoop Dogg's getting inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Well, how?
Well, they every year they have their inductees, but then they have like a celebrity wing, and every year they put a celebrity who's like been featured in WWE over the years. Who
That's
keeps coming
hot,
back.
man.
And he's one of the guys like he's been on Raw and at WrestleManias like countless times, and he's always like entertaining in the skits that they do in the back, or when he's in the ring talking to like the wrestlers and just doing a segment. He's always pretty entertaining. And the cool part is that his niece, no, I'm sorry, not his niece, his cousin is a WWE wrestler. Her name is Sasha Banks, and she's in a triple threat match for the women's championship.
Oh.
So that's a kind of cool added, kind of not a storyline.
Is she the hot redhead?
Yeah.
Son of a. She's related to Snoop.
Yeah, they're
Dogg?
cousins.
Wow. She's bad.
Yeah, she's.
First and foremost, spoiler alert. Okay?
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen the movie and you intend on seeing it and you don't want anything spoiled, then just rate and subscribe, and then I'll see you next week.
Yeah, and tell
But-
us how kind we were for this warning. Spoiler.
And then after
Lex
you see
Luthor
it, come
goes
listen to
bald.
it and then see if you agree with what we're saying.
You never lied. But and first of all, I gotta shout out Amir for hitting me up on the text and asking us to talk about this.
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, please tell me
Yeah.
that you guys are talking about this."
Let's do our
And he
best.
and I went back and forth in an exchange because he liked it and I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
But so here it is. Let's start off with the characters.
Wait, first let's start with you hated it.
I hated it.
Okay, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like very mixed.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
I mean, I hated Man of Steel so much that this was more enjoyable by comparison.
Okay.
Like, I was never bored, but yeah, it was just such a mess, and I just wanted it to focus on something, on
Focus.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that parts. But let's start off with the characters. First and foremost, Ben Affleck is Batman.
Killed it.
Yeah, it was good.
Best cinematic Batman I've seen. I mean, my heart is Michael Keaton because that's just
Agreed.
what I grew up on, and that's to this day my favorite Batman and possibly my favorite Batman movie, with Dark Knight Returns being close second.
Right.
But he killed the Bruce Wayne character. He killed the Batman character. Like he
Right.
was Batman, and for a dude who's been wanting to play Batman since he was 12,
Right.
he did it justice. And yeah.
I agree. I hated Ben Affleck as Batman. Just the thought of that, I just thought it was never going to work. And man, was I wrong, and I'll admit it.
Yeah, he, like most people, didn't have that much like dedicated screen time. I mean, he's on the screen a lot, but I just didn't get that much of a feel for him as Batman. I mean, much more so as Bruce Wayne, definitely.
Right.
It left you wanting more, right? More
Yeah, I want to see more of him as Batman. Yeah.
Well, good, 'cause we're
I
gonna
love
get
that new Wayne Manor, though. Holy shit!
Oh,
You guys
dude.
like that spot with the
Yo.
Batcave
floor to
is-
ceiling glass windows on the
Oh,
lake
yeah.
and forest?
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
nice.
nuts.
Yeah, that was super cool. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
All right, I don't know how to say Henry's name, but
Cavill.
Cavill. Yeah.
Henry Cavill is Superman. I'll
Uh,
let you start.
I think he's a fine Superman. I
No.
don't have any problems. I really don't have any problems with him as Superman, to tell you the truth.
No, man. Superman is one of the biggest heroes ever. I mean, Superman and Batman, I think, are the biggest superheroes ever. Like, hands down. He needs to be something. Like,
Oh,
Henry
boy.
Cavill as Superman is just nothing. Like, he's just there.
And I kind of feel the same way. As someone who could care less about Superman or Batman,
Yeah.
I definitely gave less shits
Yeah.
about
Well,
Superman.
because they didn't give you a reason to give a shit.
I had zero reason
But
to
this
care.
is the second
Not
movie
only
with
that,
this
I
guy,
almost chose sides and almost hated Superman
Yeah.
because this guy was so boring.
And he doesn't fit into this, like, dark, serious universe they're doing.
Well,
I mean, like, that's not
his
Superman.
fault. Like,
Well, no, it's not his fault, but I mean, if
I
you're an
just don't
actor,
know.
act like you fit.
Yeah, that guy's real blank. I don't know.
I mean, I don't have any feelings towards him negative. Like, I think he did for what he did. He showed up. He played a decent Superman. I really don't. My problem with this movie doesn't lie with him. I don't think
Right.
him being Superman made it or
Broke it. Right.
But I also don't feel like he did a bad job. That's just my opinion.
I think the only time that I liked him was as Clark Kent in that scene where they get into the bathtub and he's like wearing all his clothes and they're like kind of being cute. I like that.
I just hate when there's definitely parts where like he's just eyebrow acting a lot and he just stays in the same eyebrow like
Yes.
position for a long
Yes.
time, and it's like, I get it, dude, you're intrigued.
Right.
Yeah.
Release
Moving
your eyebrows.
on. Right.
Yeah, move on. But like he's that intense eyebrow look. But yeah, I'm not really. I reserve all my angst for the next person you're about to bring up.
Jesse Eisenberg.
That was a wreck.
as Lex Luger.
It was like Luger.
About to go ham.
Lex Luger. Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
I hated him.
Since they casted him, and I always reserve judgment till I see it for myself. But yeah, there's nothing about it that I liked.
He played a great Riddler, Joker person. I don't know who Lex Luthor is.
Yeah, I mean when you've got that's Superman's arch nemesis in terms of alien beings, and he has to stand out and actually stand for something, and
he has to have a fucking plan and how to get there and why.
Right.
And there is
more important than the plan, the why.
A motivation. Yeah, like I get it. Why do you want to do the things you want to do? Like, all right, maybe you're scared of aliens and you don't want somebody more powerful than you. Okay, but then what's the end game? What do you want to accomplish once he's out of your way?
Well,
that's the shit that, and that's one of the biggest problems, and we'll probably get to, is that there's no clear path and there's no motivation for basically one of the main characters and the main antagonist of the movie.
Right.
That was one of the glaring problems in this movie that you just a lot of the times I went to see it with one of my best friends, and we're just like, every time he would say something like, we just look at each other like, but why?
The speeches, they just, there literally was one where he's speaking at a party and he just talks himself into a corner and doesn't even know what he is saying.
And then he acts like a little scared little boy, like, enjoy the night. And it's like, dude.
But that happens often, where he just ends up saying nothing.
Yeah.
And if you know if you know the comics, that character is, Lex Luthor would never crawl like a ball and then just walk off stage and just say that.
I mean, maybe they want him to, he had long hair there until the very end, so maybe they want this to be the prologue for Lex Luthor.
Right.
This is baby Lex Luthor. I mean, he even was called, Lex Luthor Jr.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think jail might harden him into the figure that we see in the comics. But who knows? Moving on, Jeremy Irons as Alfred.
Loved it.
I thought it was fine.
I just like the fact that he didn't, because in the Nolan Batman movies, I love Michael Caine, yo.
You didn't like Michael Caine
being
Alfred?
No, I like Michael Caine, but all he did was bitch for 3 fucking movies, man. At least Jeremy Irons in this one did it in a sarcastic, jabby point, where it was just like...
He was a little too similar to Batman, though, for me. They're just kind of the same.
I mean, he's also old, so he's just like, dude, I'm done.
Yeah, he's over it.
I'm coddling you. We're fucking
he's done being
old
your parent.
men that have been through the paces of this fucking world we live in.
Right.
So he would say shit sarcastically with jabs, but not... in a way, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, dude, but I'm going to let you know that you're kind of,
And that's the kind of the relationship you have with your parents after you become a freaking adult. My dad is like, you're going to do whatever you want. This is what I think.
Yeah.
Now go do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of
And if you're going to do that, even though it's not what I have vision for you, I'm going to help you. So whatever.
I like how Batman did something for Alfred in this movie. I don't remember if it was making coffee or telling him breakfast is on the stove or something.
He brought him a cup. And put it down.
You've never seen that before.
Word.
Star of the show for me though, I think your name, you say Gal Gadot.
I've heard
Gadot
is Gadot.
It's definitely not
Gadot.
that.
I'm sorry, not Gadot. Sorry.
I think
Gadot.
it's Gadot. Yeah.
It's Gadot,
She's Israeli. She was great. I mean, great when she's not in Wonder Woman costume and she's just being mysterious and as Wonder Woman.
I kept every time she was in a scene.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking this woman is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
just solid. Did a lot with a little.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah. I just couldn't keep my eyes off her. I was like,
yeah, she was stunning.
Fucking
she was stunning.
It's when it's really absurd how gorgeous that woman is. She did she played the part very well.
Yeah, can't wait to see the Wonder Woman movie now. I love the one little moment with the lasso of truth there, which I didn't even see her take out. I just saw her pulling the dude with
the whole time.
Right? I mean, but it's cool though because you got to see her oh shit, the lasso stuff like that is that was done well. I just wish I didn't fucking see her in the trailer, so that I would have been holy fucking shit, that's how you introduce Wonder Woman.
Right.
But since you saw it in the trailer, it goes back to what we spoke about last week. It just fucking takes the air out of it,
It
man.
does.
And it's still a great fight scene, and it's still an awesome way for her to enter
this
whole universe. But seeing it in the trailer just took a lot of the luster
that
off of it.
that moment. Yeah.
All right,
Shoot
well-
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think about the action and the effects that were in this movie?
I liked it better than Man of Steel, where they're just like flying through the air and like taking down hundreds of buildings. It was a little more on the ground, a little closer. I don't know. I'll defer to you guys.
I didn't mind it. I like one of the things a few things I like from Zack Snyder is his fight scenes feel very impactful. You kind of feel
Definitely.
the hitting and all
Right,
that good stuff. The Batman fight scene when he's kicking those dudes' ass in that warehouse is probably the best on-screen Batman fighting because the Nolan Batman fighting was very slow and kind of very upper body-ish. Where
Badly shot too. Yeah, confusing to watch.
it's very
sometimes.
confusing.
Yeah.
This one was more like brutality.
Right.
Here it is, nice and he
Right.
and he
Neck
moved
breaking.
and he moved very well.
Yeah.
And he used his gadgets, man, like during a fight, not to just cling onto a building, but like very Arkham games.
Oh yeah, when he's whipping around trying to
like, 'cause
escape.
in the game, that's when you're fighting like 10 dudes. While you're beating the shit out of them with your hands and your feet, you're also using your gadgets, and that's what he did. And that stuff was on point, and I feel it's something that needs to be commended because it's probably the best it's ever been done.
I felt pretty gadget deprived though here. Not gonna lie.
For them, I mean, he used a little thing to break into like Lex Luthor's like server and shit.
Yeah.
The Batmobile use I think was pretty good.
Yeah.
It looked very practical effects, so it looked real great.
One of my favorite things about this movie, I was rolling my eyes right from the beginning when we're starting with his parents getting killed. But
Again.
but the way, and then you see the pearl necklace, and you're like, oh great, these pearls are gonna get spilled in. But the way that they did that with the gun under the pearl necklace
It's
and
so Zack Snyder.
and the gun going off is the
Right.
thing breaking the pearl necklace. I thought
Right.
that was cool.
That was too much slow mo though.
Yeah, a lot
It
of
was a
slow mo. Yeah.
lot of, but I felt like this movie moved in slow mo.
It did.
Really?
Definitely
It
definitely felt long.
moved. In, so let's get into the plot
Yeah.
points. And I mean, I can talk at length about all the things that I hated about this movie, but I will just sum everything up with it was not enough development
Yeah.
in terms of characters
Yeah.
and plot points and so much it was such a lack that the way they introduced my biggest gripe was the way they introduced the Justice League in an EPK rollout, like something that we would get here at work from a record label.
Yeah.
Hey, here's our spring line of releases.
Here's the login and the password.
Yeah,
don't
check-
share it.
Check out all of our new acts.
Yeah, I was disappointed Aquaman didn't have anything other than looking at the camera menacingly underwater.
What are you doing in my house?
Yeah.
Type of like holding a shotgun, like get off my lawn.
And that in the
Look-
convenience store that was supposed to be the Flash, I'm guessing.
Ugh, don't even get me started on that.
Dude, it was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, and what I've always
This was not the dawn of justice.
right. What I appreciated about Marvel, even if I hated a lot of their movies, which I did, the way that they seamlessly introduce you to a character, or wait till the end of the trailer's over
Yeah.
and show you a little
Or a
clip
little
of
Easter
something,
egg, like
or
like
a
to
little
hint it,
Easter
like,
egg.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't just EPK roll out the Justice League. I mean, hello, we've been waiting forever to see
But there's
freaking Aquaman who looks bad ass.
yeah, but like there's deeper problems with that because it's like, so you mean to tell me Lex Luthor named everyone there and came up with their logo? Like
Right.
that, like because it's
Right.
and,
Yeah.
and, like
Yeah.
on
That's
top
why it
of-
was so EPK.
Yeah, and it's just like that makes no sense. And if you know that those people exist, then how is that not part of your bigger end game where it's not just them two? Like this is like we're gonna have to deal with a lot of these motherfuckers. Like that's why I need to get rid of this like that. And then you'd be like, all right, but that's another writing with. I mean, I'm sorry, another problem with. Just
Right.
My biggest problem with this movie is the writing. They try to cram so. I get it. You have to set up the next couple of movies,
Right.
and you're playing catch up with the Marvel universe right now because
Oh, yeah,
their
they're
universe
killing
is set
it.
up to a T. The DC universe is not, and that's what they were going for. But it hurt the movie by them just shoehorning and just like, all right, let's put this in there too. Oh, but what about this? Like, all
Right.
right, fuck it, let's put this in there too.
Right.
And it just made for a bad experience, honestly, for most people who didn't like it. Like that stuff is just glaring. And
all those Batman dreams that
Oh,
didn't tie into
oh
anything.
my God, I was so annoyed by
like
all
two
those
or three of
dreams,
those.
man.
Yeah.
And then,
They
like,
could have cut some of that out and
All of it.
told us why Lex was pissed or
Yeah.
where its
Yeah.
Wonder Woman came from.
Like I'm
or,
supposed to care about Batman like fighting these dudes that I know is in a dream
Right.
that's not gonna lead anywhere.
I mean,
Right.
and it's also like the dream where you guys the scene where like he wakes up from a dream and then the dude comes to him and like the lights and he's like,
Right.
Yeah.
that's Flash.
Yeah, I saw it
Like
briefly.
that
It looked
shit,
like
that's
him.
like
Yeah.
another story arc in DC.
Right.
That's part of like the crisis and like, because Flash travels through time and shit happens, so he's coming back to Warren or whatever. That has no bearing on the plot of that movie.
Right.
I get it. They're probably gonna visit it later, which is fucking awesome. 'cause,
Right.
like, that's gonna be dope.
But
But
still.
it just exactly. And then for the person who is like you guys, who is not the deep roots, I follow DC Comics.
Right.
You're just like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why is that there?
Totally.
I was just like,
Exactly.
holy shit, they're setting up, like the Flashpoint Paradox or a Crisis or something.
Right.
But I was just like, but then after that, no mention of it.
Right.
And if that is setting it up for a later thing,
You did a
why
horrible
the
job.
fuck is it in the dream? Why is it not in his real life? Like,
Right.
It just like that stuff
You
is
did
just
a horrible job setting that up, if
He
that was
did.
what it was. And I feel like DC, like you mentioned, is competing with Marvel when it doesn't have to. Because that you nailed it. Batman and Superman are the biggest superheroes, period.
Yeah.
You don't need to compete with anyone.
Yeah.
You have the two biggest. You have McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you competing with? That was number one. Like, why did you have to force us? You force all of these characters.
Yeah,
and all
why?
this shit.
You
And
don't need to
make-
aim any bigger than Batman and Superman being in the same movie, whether they're fighting, teaming up, anything.
And
but-
then, on top of that, as if that's not bad enough that you're forcing all this shit in, then you even squeeze in one of like the biggest fucking storylines that you kill Superman.
And you kill. Oh yeah,
Spoiler
we
alert.
forgot.
Yeah,
Oh,
like that's,
Superman dies.
like that's one of the
Yeah.
biggest
It's
things.
like,
Like that's another
come
shit. Like,
on.
did you have to force that on his second movie?
Right.
I'm glad that it gave it some stakes. But what did you guys see at the very end there? Did it look like the dirt on the coffin start
lifted.
to rise up?
Just
Because
Inception,
Superman
bro.
doesn't die.
Just like Inception.
hello, he's fucking super.
But he
So
was
kiss
dead for
my
so
ass.
No, like,
long.
he-
I mean,
like,
he
I
was.
mean,
But when he
he
got
was-
hit with a nuke.
Right.
And
Oh,
he
that
got-
was cool.
He was revived in
Yeah.
5 minutes. And
Yeah.
yes, Krypton is completely different. Kryptonite rather is completely different. But we know that man didn't die, man. Like, come on, don't be stupid. But here's something that pissed me off even more: the formula for Batman movies have been you were just as invested in Batman as you were in the villain.
Right.
I felt like the villains in this movie were shit.
The villain.
Yeah.
Well,
what
Lex
was it?
is a
Lex
villain
then
and
for-
Doomsday.
Yeah, but Doomsday
for
just like a fuck like.
20.
But he
20
still was
minutes or
shit.
so.
I didn't care about that
Well,
guy.
It's also like he's not even a villain. He's an instrument because he just like this is the only way I could think
Right.
of that I'm gonna beat you. But it's also like I didn't know you could just go to a fucking pool of
Yeah.
Kryptonian,
Cut your hand
whatever, and
over
then cut your hand, and
sod.
all of a sudden you build a fucking monster.
That made
If that's
no
the case, then
sense.
I've been doing that shit wrong my whole life when I
Right.
had enemies and shit because I didn't even know like that shit. Also,
That made no sense.
No explanation.
You didn't explain any of this.
No. And how
I
did
know
he
you're a
figure it out?
scientist,
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But where's the science behind it? Where was the eureka moment? All I need is this ship and this dead dude and my blood, and
Yeah.
this is going to be like, come on, man.
To finish on like 2 more points because
Hit
we
it.
like been going ranting about it. Can we talk about this Martha shit? Because that shit.
That's the okay. Batman and Superman stopped fighting because Batman realized that Superman also has a mom, and his mom's name is also Martha. Come on.
I'm sorry, like, and Zach, you're the writer here. You tell me, but is that not lazy fucking writing?
It's just stupid.
Why did
They're
you
gonna.
say that name.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
his mom's name.
Like,
Yeah,
you think that's lazy
that
writing?
was a horrible out for the whole thing. Yeah, that's how your fight is gonna end. Come on.
Come on, man.
I couldn't believe that that's how they stopped fighting. I would have believed that she jumped in front of the spear and was like, "You gotta kill me if you're gonna get to him."
Right.
Or like, "Yo, the world is fucking falling apart behind us. Can
Right.
you set up our differences
Yeah.
and save the world?" But no, it's because your mom's name and then my mom's name is like it's so bad.
Come
man.
on.
And,
Right.
and it doesn't do
Not
the
only
characters
that-
justice, and it doesn't give you a good outcome to a fucking fight, man. Like
Yeah.
even though they're fucking fighting too. It's like one person doesn't want to fight, the other one does want
Right.
to fight. That's
A
not a
straight
fucking
little
fight.
brother,
When
big
I want to
brother
watch a fight, I want
Right.
to see two dudes who want to fight each other.
Right.
Well, it was good when he had like gassed him with the kryptonite and they actually fought.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that
no,
was
that
cool.
was great.
And it's Batman, and anyone who is a casual fan and goes like, "There's no way
Right.
anybody's being Superman." It's like,
It's called Kryptonite, homie.
yeah, and it's called Batman knows what the fuck he's doing.
And
Yeah.
that's another reason that I was really disappointed. Batman is supposed to be the greatest detective ever. He never studied his enemy enough to know his mom's name was Martha too.
Well, he didn't know he was Clark Kent, I don't think.
But
Not
Lex
early
did.
on, at least.
Lex knew who
Lex
Clark
knew
Kent
he was Clark.
He knew who Bruce Wayne was, but
Right.
they don't explain
Never,
how the fuck he knew that.
never.
And I don't believe that he doesn't know because again, Batman is the greatest detective in the world. You didn't know that? You stood next to the guy who was questioning you about the Bat Vigilante, and you didn't put together that this big,
Right.
tall, handsome dude is freaking why? Because he's wearing glasses?
Well, that goes.
Yeah.
That's not a movie thing. That's a whole like Superman
Issue,
fucking
yeah.
issue.
Oh.
The other shit to me was actually no, that was like the Martha shit is just.
Can we talk about how much of a pain in the butt, how annoying Lois Lane is?
Oh yeah, but that's her character. That's who she is.
Dude,
She's like
I
that
wanted her to
very
die
mean-
5 times in this movie, man. When that pillar fell on her and she was underwater, I'm like, this is finally the moment. I will stand up in this theater and be super happy if this chick is dead.
Why was she annoying you guys?
I
I mean, writing wise, she had nothing to do.
Always in
but
the way,
That's
like.
her in every like.
And Africa, what are you doing there? You're Lois Lane.
Oh,
Your
that-
boyfriend is Superman. Go sit your ass down somewhere because besides kryptonite, you're probably the biggest weakness that this man has. And then you grab the sphere and throw it in the water and then realize later that I probably need to grab that. And then you go get it.
Well,
Go
it's also
sit
like-
down
you
somewhere.
answered
You're
my
not helping
question.
anything.
It's also your boyfriend is Superman. You know he will drop whatever he's doing to come save you,
Right.
right? He's fighting for like he's fighting for the sake of basically the world, but in that moment Metropolis, because
Right.
whatever. He hears her under the fucking water, and he goes to save her instead of doing what he was gonna be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Lois Lane, why don't you be like, you know what? Maybe I should stay home so I don't deviate him from what he needs to do, because I know he'll drop
Distraction.
everything to save me. Another like my biggest, and then just to finish this whole shit was, I'm sorry, but this whole shit where Gotham City and Metropolis
Are
is
across
basi-
the river?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you
Apparently
that.
Metropolis and
What
Gotham
the
City
fuck?
is like Manhattan and Queens all
Yeah,
of a
you
sudden.
can
Right.
see
You
the
just
bat
see it.
signal from Metropolis.
Dude, I mean, I know like that's a kind of a nitpick, but
No,
it's not, dude. Like
It's not. Because one is supposed to be Chicago, isn't it?
technically, I mean, there's different schools of thought.
Right.
Technically, they say
Apparently
one is
it's
Chicago, one is
Hoboken.
New York.
Right. One is
And then-
Hoboken.
Yeah, and then the other one is basically no, it's the same city. It's just Metropolis is New York during the day, and Gotham City is New York by night.
Yeah.
Because that's what the two.
And Lex Luthor's like, oh, finally you visited Metropolis,
Yeah.
Batman. It's like, are you, or Bruce Wayne, but Jesus Christ.
But it's also like when they're so close together, you don't need two superheroes because
Yeah.
they're right there. Like,
Right.
It just kind of
And 2 years passed before they really started to interact. And it's like they're right across the river, and it takes 2 years for
and
this
this
shit
point,
to come
Batman's been
together.
Batman for years.
Right.
Yeah, nah.
It
Right.
just- yeah.
The sense of location was like totally off. Like when Batman lured Superman for that fight, I had no idea where the fuck they were. Like, where was it that Batman set up these like trick machine
Right,
guns to
right,
pop
right,
out?
right,
And
right.
Well, also, the Batman wants to kill Superman or get rid of Superman because he could destroy the world if he wanted to, and also because he had a fight and he damn near destroyed a fucking city.
Right.
Doing a fight, not his fault. He can't control where the fight goes.
Right.
But that was his motivation, right?
Right.
Oh shit! I left a spear in the city. I have to draw him to the city to do exactly the same shit I'm mad at Superman for doing in the first movie.
Yeah.
Right.
And then somebody was like, nope, remember they said that Doomsday was in this island that was uninhabited. I'm like, yes, that's what he said. I have to take him back to the city.
Oh,
Like, it's
Right.
shit like that that, again, Zach, you're the writer. Tell
Messy.
me. Is that just, it's just messy writing, right?
see, yeah. I mean, I'm done with. I mean, I've been done with Zack Snyder, but yeah, the writing was very bad. It was David S. Goyer, and I don't even know who the other guy was.
Yeah,
but
and Goyer's good, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's written a lot of dope
He's done
shit.
better, yeah.
I just think it might have been studio pressure. Like, yo, we
Oh,
gotta
I'm
set
sure,
this shit
yeah.
up.
We
There
have
were
to set up
so
our next
many.
15
yeah.
movies
So
in
it's
this
like,
one.
There were
you
so
you
many
you
hands
see
in
these
this
Marvel
pot, yeah.
dudes, like, yo,
Killing it.
they're they're destroying the game right now, and we're fucking Batman, Superman. We're over here fucking playing catch up. you're gonna have to,
You're playing catch up with two of the biggest superheroes on the planet who've had a long-standing movie history. You're really not playing catch up. Like,
I was
come on.
excited there at the end to see Batman and Wonder Woman just like talking and preparing. I was like, this will be cool.
Right.
Justice League with those guys and Batman at the forefront. Like, I'm fine if Superman's up there. Like, I don't like Henry Cavill, but
let's end it with
they can't
at
even
least,
commit.
Let's
to that.
end it with the positives. What did you get? No, seriously, like, because if you can't find the good shit in that stuff, then you're a fucking robot. So what were the good things that you liked
Can you guess the one good thing
besides Batman? Because we talked about that.
I would like about this movie?
More black people.
Cyborg, man. I'm excited that there's a black superhero in DC. I don't know anything about him.
I'll learn you
Next time.
You can learn me.
Yeah.
From what I understand, he's got a really black backstory, too, about being an athlete and all types of black stuff. But it's all good. His dad is a scientist. My dad's a scientist, so I can get with that.
Cool.
So my takeaway is I'm hoping that the Justice League doesn't ruin this black character and that this is going to be awesome.
So there nothing about this actual movie.
No, everything else.
I like the bat plane. I guess it probably was.
Yeah, the Batwing?
Yeah, that was cool. Batwing. Okay, yeah, that was cool.
Cool. I really, no matter, that movie could have been the worst shit I've ever seen, but just seeing the Trinity, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman standing together,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if the rest of the movie was fucking god awful. That moment alone, to me, was fucking worth, just seeing them three. So that was my favorite part. I love the way he flies, the way they do his flying. I love it because, like, the ground beneath him moves when he takes off, which makes sense. It's physics. So that shit I liked.
Wait, it makes sense. It's physics.
Well, like, if you put a rocket...
No.
Take
I'm
it
making
off.
a T-shirt. You guys would check out the T-shirts on Twitter. Makes sense. It's physics. That's a T-shirt.
Yeah,
from
I
now
mean, I
on.
like that stuff. The fighting we talked about. Wonder Woman was awesome. And Batfleck was fucking awesome as Batman. So
Batfleck.
there you go. Let us know what you think on Twitter if we're all full of shit. If you liked it, tell us why you liked it. If you agree with most of what we said, let us know. So
Yeah, let's
hit
get
us
into
up
it.
on
This is
Twitter.
probably the most polarizing movie of this year so far, so let's definitely get into
Seems
it.
like everybody hated it. I don't think they're very polarizing.
I mean, just the most to talk about and
Right,
kind of
right.
to hate on and to try
True
to
that.
understand.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, so this weekend, what are we listening to?
I'm going to listen to this dude from the band Das Racist, the rap duo. His name's Cool
Yeah.
AD. His real name's Victor Vasquez. He puts stuff out all the time. I mean, in the end of last year, he put out a 100-song thing on
shit.
Bandcamp.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
And he just put out a new one, his first time doing auto-tune on a whole project.
Is this his first, like, solo venture? Because I know, what's his name? His partner from Das Racist. He's been doing a lot of stuff. since they broke up, no?
Cool AD is actually way more prolific. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Himanshu or Heems, he goes by.
Heems, there you go,
yeah, I love Heems. I love them both, and they're so different. But Heems has not been that prolific. But Cool AD, yeah, he does shit all the time.
Cool.
So it's called
wanna-
All Love.
I'm going to be listening to that new Royce the 5'9" project. I have to find it because it's not on my Apple Music.
Oh.
There's only one song, which is the single Tabernacle, which I've been listening to already.
Yeah.
I need to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, he's
I'm a
good.
big Royce fan, so I'll be listening to that all weekend.
Cool.
I'm gonna be listening to a couple weeks ago. I talked about Megaran, who is like a nerdcore rapper who raps over like video game inspired beats. His new record came out this week, and it's called Matt Mania, and it's basically him rapping over wrestling themes inspired like
dope.
beats, and it's dope. And he has a fucking track with Murs, and that's my dude. My favorite. Probably my favorite rapper. So they have a song together, and it's the New Day. Like, that's what it's about.
Oh, wow.
And I'm fucking in love with that track. So I'm definitely gonna listen to that. And Samus, like Esteban and I discovered, female rapper from Ithaca who's also like a nerdcore rapper, and she's
dope.
I've got that video like in my tabs. I gotta watch it when I can actually
and
sit with it.
I'm like gonna dig more into her catalog because she's fucking awesome.
How you spell it?
Samus, Sammus.
Okay.
And it definitely is a reference to Metroid.
Samus
And she
around.
does have a song where she samples the Metroid item sound, and
Cool.
it's fucking glorious.
All right.
So definitely check her out.
All right.
Glorious.
Also on the site, check out Jason Lipschutz wrote a thing about T.I.'s King turning 10.
Yo.
That's one of his favorite albums he wrote. Nice thing about
One
it.
of my
And
favorite T.I.
What you know about
albums, too. What you know about that? And my favorite, You Don't Know Me.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Oh, no, it was just a great album.
What You Know
man.
is such a
And I'm
good
talking to
fucking
you,
record.
that
Goddamn.
beat that he made, that Just Blaze made, holy cow. Yeah, King is definitely something worth checking out.
all right.
Word. All
All right, guys. Till next week.
Adios.
Peace.